Welcome back, YouTube. I would like to consider myself a man of the people. You know, I consider myself, if you guys ask me to do a video, I do that video. Now, normally what I like to do is I like to find a picture off social media, like an anime versus, or you know, who's the strongest, and I like to kind of elaborate it over in a longer video. So I found the one picture where it was the Naruto characters versus the certain cursed spirits, and you know, it was more of a versus battle between the two. And in the video, I talked about Toji, who is a very important character in Jujutsu Kaisen lore. He is a very strong character. He's basically the guy with no curse energy, no you know, ability to see curses and stuff. He uses weapons and objects to basically get past that restriction. And because he can't see curses, because he can't use really cursed energy, he has what is known as a heavily pact, like a heavily restriction. And this allows him to basically be superhuman. You know, he has superhuman physical strength. He's very fast. I mean, the strength in itself can make him very fast, but his physical abilities are very much enhanced because he doesn't have cursed abilities. He's also well known for fighting Gojo. If many of you seen this season, I'm caught up to the manga, so he had two big kind of like parts in the manga. He had the part in Shibuya. He also fought Gojo in the very beginning of season 2, and he's really not a character to be messed with. He pretty much fatality Gojo. It was the should have went for the head thing though. Like, he didn't kill Gojo all the way, allowing Gojo to become one of the most strongest characters in all of the show, pretty much become invincible. Anyway, now somebody in the comment wrote that I should do a video discussing Toji versus Kid Naruto. And the reason why they chose Kid Naruto is because even though Gojo himself is a very powerful character, Gojo himself makes, and I'm gonna speak a little bit about him, he makes his own anime look like it's not his anime. He is clearly a character that is powerful in a different type of anime that is not Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, I specifically think Gojo is maxing out a lot of Naruto ninjas, as far as like Kakashi's level for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's maxing out Kakashi. But then again, there are certain caveats to that. I also said in that video that when it comes to curse techniques, it's a little bit hard to quantify how powerful a character is because lots of characters have unbreakable defenses. Like, for instance, let's say Gaara. Gaara and Gojo is basically the same type of thing. Like, Gaara has a sand shield that he doesn't really even have to exert energy over that'll protect him. And same with Gojo, he has the limitless, you know, technique and stuff in the 6 eyes, and he is basically able to create a barrier of infinity. You know what I'm saying? He's able to make it so that no attacks touch him. But what happens when an attack touches you? You know what I'm saying? You're not actually that physically strong. It's pretty much like being you know, 100% expecting magical power and not really expecting physical strength at all. Toji is very much the opposite. Toji actually got through Gojo's barrier. Now, obviously, he did it with a curse tool, which is a very special curse tool, which I think it was broken in the fight. We're bringing this up because his fight is so similar to Gaara's, and the fact that they become so strong, so fast that they can basically speed blitz their opponent, which has superior defense by having superior physical strength and having superior reflexes, superior like speed, all of it. Now, his powers and abilities say superhuman physical characteristics, weapon mastery, skill hand-to-hand combat, acrobatics, and looks like it says a causality, enhanced senses. He's also analytical, great preparation, dimensional storage, insect manipulation, low-level regeneration, power nullification, soul manipulation, and durability negation, free movement, size manipulation. Now, whenever you're doing like a versus, there's like a weird thing to consider. Two animes have two very different power systems. Let's say for instance, you would put Asta from Black Clover against somebody from a different world. Now, the weird thing about these battles is that Asta would max out a lot of characters if everybody else's abilities were quantified as magic. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say cursed spirits would be like a magic to Asta. You know what I'm saying? Then he would be able to cancel that. Same with chakra. So what I mean is, if we allow that rule, then the character with the obvious physical strength would win. So I don't think you should include that. You know what I'm saying? I think unless it's like an ability to shut off your body or shut off your chakra, I don't think that the inverted spear of heaven from Toji should allow him to basically cut off all of Naruto's attacks. Now, let's take a look at Naruto's powers and abilities. Now, we're going to be looking at the Naruto from pretty much from the Sasuke retrieval arc. That is what I would say is the current strongest original Naruto, like the first Naruto. That's like the strongest one. Now, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even going to list out all his stats. I'll put them on the screen and all his abilities and stuff because it is actually insane. His attack potency is at city block level. Speed is supersonic. Now, here's the thing I feel like is interesting about characters from from Jujutsu Kaisen and versus Naruto. I feel like characters in Naruto are automatically fast. They're very fast characters. You see them do a lot of speed feats, and I'm not talking about like Yellow Cloak Naruto. We take for granted how fast Naruto characters can be. Now, looking at these two right here, it basically says that part 1 Naruto is supersonic, while Toji is at least subsonic. And if you don't know, subsonic is basically, it's fast, but it doesn't break the sound barrier. Subsonic breaks the sound barrier. They state the reason for this is because he was able to keep up with the Zenin clan elder, who was basically, they said, the second fastest sorcerer. So think about that. If Toji is able to keep up with the second fastest sorcerer, and part 1 Naruto, who doesn't even look like he's that fast, it's way faster than him. You know, then think about what that means to the Naruto versus Jujutsu Kaisen world. Now, as far as striking strength, they said at least multi-city block level. So he's as strong as a city block, probably far higher. Like I said, we don't really know Toji's full strength, but in a sense, yeah, we kind of do. He fought Gojo. He kind of had it. Now, his intelligence is way better than Naruto. I think if we were giving him prep time, if we were giving him the Batman argument, he would find a way to destroy Naruto. Honestly, Toji has crazy durability. He was able to take Gojo's red technique, which is pretty cool. Obviously, all his actual physical attributes are enhanced. Now, they cite that his weakness is basically his ego. He died to Gojo because he felt like he really wanted to kill Gojo. He could have left. He could have tried to run. Now, nobody knows whether Gojo would have been able to catch him. I mean, obviously, Gojo's ridiculous, and I believe they said the fastest sorcerer is Gojo, but with his superhuman speed and stuff, I just feel like he outmatches Gojo in speed, even if with the limitless technique, and, you know, Gojo's awakening, he probably could have got away. All right, now let's switch back to Naruto's and look at some of his speed feats and stuff. Like I said, he has a lot, obviously, because Naruto, the entirety of Naruto season 1, part 1, is larger than Jujutsu Kaisen, so he has more ability, and he's the main character, so he has more stats to look at. Assuming we're gonna allow the QB mode in this fight, QB mode brings Naruto's speed up to massively hypersonic plus, and this is pretty much just one cloak, like one tailed. Now, lifting strength superhuman, striking strength at most city block level, which I think is lower than Toji's. So in terms of like strikes and stuff, he's weaker. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter because speed would also determine how much you get hit versus if you get hit a lot more, even at a weaker level, you're gonna be taking that damage. Now, unlike Toji, Naruto actually has abilities that he can utilize. The only problem is with this fight, I honestly think, after looking at the stats, that Naruto would pretty much clear Toji. That's just me personally. But the problem is, obviously, Toji's intelligence. He's a very, very tactful fighter. And because of that, that needs to be heavily considered, you know, because I think surprising to a lot of people, I think that Naruto is actually a very smart fighter. He's dumb when it comes to life. He's dumb when it comes to other things. But I think as a fighter, he's actually incredibly strong. He's actually incredibly smart and strong, because I've seen Naruto do a lot of interesting stuff, like when he did with Neji, going on the ground, even the thing with Kiba, you know what I'm saying? His battle sense is not the worst. And it's weird because you see Toji in the show of Jujutsu Kaisen, and for him, it's weird, most likely because you see him basically speed blitz everybody in the show, uses superhuman strength to pretty much just knock around cursed spirits like it's nothing. And to come over here and say that Kid Naruto, who's definitely not even the strongest in his show, could beat him and probably beat him with ease is weird. Naruto has a couple of techniques. He has the shadow clone technique. Obviously, he can create out the, you know what I'm saying? This would be similar to what Sasuke did with the shadow clones. You usually see Toji kind of just running through all the shadow clones, popping them left and right. And you know, he has a summoning technique. This is a little bit more difficult to quantify because, let's just say, I mean, it wasn't always very consistent, but let's say he could use it. I honestly, Yamabuta is insanely strong, even though he's beaten Dagon, who's a cursed spirit who's strong. I don't really see him dealing with Yamabuta so easily. Also, the Rasengan, which is his titular move, I think the Rasengan would absolutely wreck too. I mean, he got blew up by purple, which is a very strong attack, mind you, but the QB can shoot out, well, not to Fox. I don't want to keep saying QB. Not to Fox can shoot out blast that can destroy a lot of, like, very powerful, like, low-level Goku-like blast. You know what I'm saying? The Rasengan is a very powerful technique. Just me with the Vermilion Rasengan and everything else powered up, I think would absolutely destroy Toji. I think with Toji losing his speed, which is the one thing I thought that he would have over Naruto, it pretty much kind of wrecks him, because intelligence is good, but you being smart is not gonna always get you the W. You know what I'm saying? Like, Naruto has better physical stats. He has the same superhuman abilities. He has super strength. You know what I'm saying? Just like Toji, he has the same superhuman abilities because of the Naruto Fox. He has all these different abilities to wear Toji down. The same way Toji wore Gojo down, Naruto has stamina for days. Naruto has chakra and stamina for days. He could just keep creating clones. Keep having Toji just wreck all the clones and stuff. Now, obviously, Toji has the fly heads he could probably use. I don't know if they can attack, but they can pretty much deal with a lot of clones. It could be a good fight. I'm not saying it's going to be a bad fight, but I honestly think that Toji in his universe is a monster. In the Naruto universe, he's just a regular, very super strong, super fast human. And that's okay. Naruto people are made of just different stuff. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, guys, I definitely picking Naruto to win. I think Naruto's got it. I think Naruto's beating him. Feel free to disagree with me in the comments. I know, I get it. It is what it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video.